Well, let's start with the big story of the day. 2 days, 2 meetings and 2 attempts to convince the governor of Tamil Nadu, and still no green signal for Vijay to form the government there. He remains unconvinced that TVK has the numbers required to cross the halfway mark, and that is 118 MLAs. How will you prove the numbers on the floor of the House? And well, this is the question that the governor asked the actor-turned-politician yesterday. TVK has emerged as the single largest party with 108 seats, but still short of 118-seat majority mark. Now, TVK has sought legal advice and argued that there are past examples wherein single largest parties, they were invited to form the government even without crossing the majority mark. But at this point in time, with the governor, in fact, still insisting on solid proof of the majority support, it remains to be seen how the entire situation pans out. But let's tell you more about a different scenario and tell you what will really happen if the other parties, in fact, they come together with TVK in the next few days. So let's tell you about scenario number one. If at this point in time, TVK has 108 MLAs. If left VCK, they were to join TVK, Congress skips 5 MLAs, VCK 2, CPI 2 and CPIM 2, then the total number will be 119, which will be one above the majority mark. That is a magic number of 118. So that is scenario number one. It remains to be seen whether this pans out in the coming days or not. Scenario number two is if left and VCK abstain from joining TVK in the government formation, then what the numbers will be. TVK at this point in time has 108 MLAs. Congress has given the solid support. The total number is 113. That is still short of the magic mark, that is of 118. And this after if VCK, CPI and CPIM, they abstain from supporting TVK. So that is scenario number two. It remains to be seen how this pans out in the coming days. On that, we have another breaking update coming in. Sources, in fact, have told Times Now. The party sources have said that in a move to entice the political partners, Vijay is now open to accommodating allies in the cabinet. Any communication on these lines will be made to the partners in time. So amid the part tussle in Tamil Nadu, Vijay's open door for the allies in the cabinet. TVK is ready to accommodate the partners. Let me give you more perspective and go across to my colleague Dharni, who's been tracking all the details coming in from Tamil Nadu. Good morning, Dharni. Give us more details about how, in fact, TVK is trying to gather the partners there, because now he has said that he's ready to accommodate the allies in the cabinet. Any communication on these lines will be made to the partners in time. Give us more details about this. All right, we'll try and reconnect that line with my colleague Dharni, but at this point in time, TVK sources have told Times Now that in a move to entice the potential partners and to attract more partners to form the government there in Tamil Nadu, which is open to accommodating the allies in the cabinet, and any communication on these lines will be made to the partners, because a lot has happened in the last 48 hours. Vijay has gone to meet governor for 2 times, 2 days, 2 meetings and 2 attempts to convince him, but there is still no green signal for Vijay to form the government there in Tamil Nadu. Let me once again go back to my colleague Dharni on this. Dharni, take us through how, in fact, TVK is trying to gather the numbers, because at this point in time, they only have 108 MLAs with them. They would need another 10 to form the government there in Tamil Nadu.
Well, the TVK has already got the support of the Congress party, and now they are, hoping that they'll be able to get the support of Vidala Chiruthagal Katchi, CPI and CPIM. In fact, yesterday we saw TVK's Joint General Secretary, CTR Nirmal Kumar, personally visit the head offices of the left parties here in Chennai to seek support in person. So all these 3 parties, VCK, CPI and CPIM, they have their high-level meeting today, respectively, in their offices. And after that meeting, they'll be announcing their decision about, allying with Vijay or not to go with Vijay, is what we can understand. But these 3 parties, they have 2 seats each with them, and adding them in his bag will definitely help Vijay get close to the majority margin. And, since the party's launch, since the launch of Tamilaka Vedji Kalagam, Vijay has been telling that, he'll be willing to share power, that he'll be willing for a coalition government. But before the polls, despite Vijay making such an announcement, we couldn't see any smaller parties in Tamil Nadu ally with Vijay. But now, post polls, since the scenarios have got completely unpredictable and different, we're expecting the smaller parties to show more interest towards TVK because in Tamil Nadu for the past 6 decades, only the DMK or the ADMK have always had the government. Like they'll have the government to themselves without giving any sharing power to the smaller parties. This has been the scenario for almost 6 decades. Now that there is an opportunity to change this, now that there is an opportunity to, for the smaller parties to enjoy power, VCK, CPI and CPIM, they're expected to consider this point and they're expected to ally with TVK by the end of the day.
All right, so Vijay has essentially said that he's ready to accommodate the partners, the alliance partners, and is ready to give them the cabinet berth as well. Thanks so much, Dharni, for getting us all those details, because as we told you, TVK already has the support of the Congress party, but beyond the Congress party, which has formally summited the support and pushed the tally to 112, the others are stopping short, saying that they will not stand in the way, but refusing, at least for now, to put their support in writing. Have a look at the reactions coming in.
One party has emerged as single largest party, and that single largest party makes claim to form the government, and it should be given the chance, opportunity to form the government.
They are having their state level committee meeting tomorrow. Okay. So after their meeting, they will inform what decision they will taken. But at the same time, CPA and CPM also having their discussion, state level committee. So we all the three parties will take unanimously a decision.
There is a party, Tamil Vetri Kazhagam, and its leader, Mr. Vijay, who have been voted as the single largest party by popular verdict. Why he is not being called upon to stake his claim? This creates a lot of suspicion. So the government of Tamil Nadu should follow strictly the democratic convention.
And with that, we have another breaking update coming in, because as we told you, with the support of the Congress party, TVK will still not be able to cross the magic number and would be needing the support of other allies. The Congress party has announced that they will be launching a massive statewide protest today against the governor, accusing him of creating constitutional deadlock in the state and undermining the democratic mandate of the people. The party has said that his actions are undemocratic and aimed at obstructing the functioning of the elected state government. The Congress leaders have declared that a protest will be held across the districts of Tamil Nadu, asserting that democracy and federal values must prevail. Let me once again bring back my colleague Dharni on this. Dharni, even with the support of the Congress party, TVK does not have the essential numbers, and today we are learning that the Congress party has said that they will be launching a statewide protest against the governor, accusing him of creating a constitutional deadlock in the state and undermining the constitutional mandate and the mandate of the people.
Well, as far as the Congress party is concerned, TVK has emerged as the single largest party in Tamil Nadu with 34.9% vote share and 108 seats. Vijay should be allowed to do the oath-taking ceremony. He should be invited to form the government, and he should be given 2 weeks' time to prove his majority in the floor of the assembly, is what the Congress has been telling. But since the governor is not allowing this to happen, the Congress has today told that they'll be indulging in a statewide protest around 11 a.m. The governor says that only if Vijay proves majority, he'll be invited to form the government and he can undertake an oath-taking ceremony. Vijay met with governor twice, day before yesterday once and yesterday once, and during both the meetings, the governor had very clearly told Vijay that only if Vijay proves his majority, only if he crosses the magic number of 118, or only if he reaches up to the magic number of 118, he'll be able to form the government and he'll be able to undertake the oath-taking ceremony, is what the governor has very clearly told. But the Congress says that it is not necessary for Vijay to prove his majority at the lawns of Lok Bhavan. Vijay can prove his majority at the assembly after the swearing-in ceremony, so that is permitted by the constitution. So why is the governor not allowing the swearing-in ceremony to happen, is the question coming in from the Congress party. And based on this, now they're telling that they'll be protesting against the governor.
All right, so the Congress party will be launching a massive protest across the state of Tamil Nadu as far as the actions by governor are concerned. Thanks so much, Dharni, for getting us all those details. And such is the political churn in Tamil Nadu. Congress said that they will be launching protests against the governor. But on the other hand, DMK is backing him, saying that he is well within his constitutional right to demand written proof of the majority before taking the next step on the government formation. And meanwhile, more than 40 AIA-DMK MLAs, they have packed off to a luxury resort in Puducherry. Now, will AIA-DMK make a move? For now, the party is saying absolutely nothing about this.
The governor is very well within his power to ask, how are you going to prove the majority? Give me the letters.
I don't think there is any confusion with Raj Bhavan or the governor. He will go by the constitution. Very simple.
எதுக்காக தங்கிக்கிறாங்கன்னா மெட்ராசிட்டில ரொம்ப அரசியல் வெயில் அதிகமாகுது. இங்க கொஞ்சம் குளுமையா இருக்குது, இங்க வந்துக்கறாங்க.
All right, we have another reaction coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party, because interestingly, the Vice President of the BJP Tamil Nadu State Unit, Khushbu Sundar, has expressed her support for TVK Chief Vijay for the CM post. She has said that as a citizen of Tamil Nadu, when people have chosen their CM, he should lead, and this is what she has posted on social media. So now the big question is, what does the rule book say when there is no clear majority in the assembly? Who gets the first shot at power? The Sakaria and Punchi commissions laid down an order of preference, starting with the pre-poll alliances, then the single largest party, and then the post-poll alliance that can prove majority support in the assembly. But in real politics, the rule book has often collided with the political arithmetics. Let me give you more info on this, on when the single largest party lacked majority but still was invited. The recent example is from Karnataka in 2018, when BJP emerged as the single largest party. In fact, it was short of 9 MLAs there in the assembly. It was still invited, and in fact, he was invited to form the government there in Karnataka in 2018. Congress and JDS, they approached the Supreme Court after this. So that's a recent example that we can think of. Supreme Court then ordered a floor test, and after that, Yediyurappa did not have the numbers, and he eventually, in fact, Congress, JDS formed the government there as far as Karnataka is concerned. Another example coming to the fore from Maharashtra in 2019, where BJP once again emerged as the single largest party there. Fadnavis took oath with Ajit Pawar in Raj Bhavan, and resignation was given just before the floor test, and that is what happened in 2019. And later, the Agadi formed the government there in Maharashtra. So that is another latest example that we can think of, when the single largest party had the majority, but in fact, it lacked the majority, but it was still invited. And then there are, in fact, reverse examples as well, when the single largest party was bypassed altogether. It happened in Goa and Manipur in 2017 and Meghalaya in 2018. In fact, let us take you through the details. In 2017 in Goa, Congress was the single largest party. 2017 Manipur, Congress was the single largest party. In 2018 Meghalaya, Congress was the single largest party, is what we know so far. Governor invited BJP with the support letter. In fact, Manipur as well, Governor invited BJP with the support letter. In Meghalaya, Governor invited NPP with the support letter. So that is what happened. And later, the Parikar formed government. Later here, BJP formed the government. And later here in Meghalaya in 2018, NPP plus BJP, they formed the government there in Meghalaya as well. So that is what happened. In another, in fact, the reverse scenario, where the single largest party was bypassed altogether. It happened in Goa, as we told you, in Manipur in 2017 and Meghalaya in 2018. Governors instead invited the post-poll alliance that produced letter of support and claim a majority backing as well. In fact, let's shift our focus